Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Today some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Quizquiz, going for Quizquiz Pro Quo, and of course we're trying to get our capital over to Anjou, which is French at this moment. It's probably going to stay French until we take it. I'm somewhat hoping, I've been hoping for the whole last episode, that we can declare war on the Bretons without the British getting in there, but it's getting more and more unlikely. But there's still hope, right? As long as there's hope, there's something or another. I will not continue my influence over the Kuski. I will want to annex them at some point, but probably has some time. Wichita here, who used to be my federation, seems to have eaten up, or well, they became, no, they're still a tribe, but they seem to have settled all their land, which makes them a tempting target for the future, doesn't it? So they don't have a federation. I keep confusing these things. It is known to confuse a lot of things. Merika Spoko, that's a no, because you have no... Well, you're not going to give me any legitimacy. In fact, you're going to cost me a bunch. You're going to give me some, I suppose, but you're also going to cost me a bunch. Lost our claim on this, that's fine. I'm not sure about that Scottish war. Oh, hello, Spain. Not that I want to fight the Spanish. All I want to do is fight the Bretons and then use their land to fight the French and then be done. Ideally. I might fight colonial nations on the way, though. How are the English feeling here? Just too happy. And the French are probably not very happy to be in this war. No, and the Scotch are probably very unhappy. Yeah. It doesn't feel like that's going anywhere, really. Wichita insulted me. Well, then don't mind, please, if I take all your stuff. At some point. Everybody's insulting me. We did insult a few people on our own to keep our get our power protection over 50. It's not going to stay that way, unfortunately. Not for long. Yes, grab a province that has somewhat decent development and put it into our parliament. All of these, of course, are already in parliament, aren't they? It's very difficult to find one here that is not. Morotok. There you go. Welcome to Parliament. Speaking of Parliament, do I need to talk to my guilds? Not quite yet. Hey, England. No? No. Did they gain bonus? How do you get fought? How do you have so much diplo reputation, Brittany? That's... not good. It really is not good. Now, if our desire was to just take this land here, then we could just wait for them to form a colonial nation, and then we can probably declare war without ever having to worry about the mainland nation, but that's not what we want to do, right? That's kind of the opposite of what we want to do. We want to fight the mainland nation, we just don't want, well, mainland, the European nation. We just don't want the Brits to be in it. The English. Come on, France. Do something. Yeah. England is going to debt a bit. Oh, that's the peace deal, though. And the rivalry. The fact that they just rivaled me makes it even more likely that they join here, doesn't it? No. At least they don't know that yet. But I don't see... how without a war, should have a look at that peace deal. Probably most of Scotland got eaten there. No, there it goes. So it goes. Attitude towards enemies plus 40 because we're rivaled now. I don't see it. It is a shame. We might find another situation in which we can attack the Bretons there, but right now we're kind of stifled in our plans. And that's not great. I don't like it. I think I grab one more claim on Cuba, like on Moron here. I mean, there's room for more, but I don't want to wait for 1,000,000 claims. And then I'm going to declare war. And I'm going to beat them up and take Cuba. I mean, if we can't get into Brittany the easy way, I'll just have to do it the hard way. Or maybe we'll just no-CB the French at some point. Although it's going to be difficult to land in French territory. Also, they have a ton of friends still. Ooh. Now there's a thought. The Scots don't have a lot of friends, except for France. I get a claim on that Floridan province of the Scots. I declare on them. France comes in co-belligerent, and non-co-belligerent. I'll just take Bar-Poitou and Anjou from them as non-co-belligerents. It does mean a big fight against the French, which might still give us problems with landing. But it would cut out the middleman. 6 heavies. That's not the hugest fleet I've ever seen. How far am I from a decent ship technology here? I get new ships when next Carrack is at level 9. So assuming that we don't get onto Brittany, I think we can look into dealing with the Scots and the French instead. We actually share a border too, so I can just fabricate on this as soon as it's done. It seems pretty good. I think I start shipping over some troops to Cuba so that we can do that Portuguese war. Well, not actually Portuguese. Oh, I need to use my colonists, of course. Where do I want to colonize? I have my border to the Scots. I have all my regional land except for eating my subjects. I think I wanted to start connecting up my land up here. Let's just do that. Kentucky does not need to be sat on. I don't remember if it ever needed to, but yeah, I'll take that dip. Thank you very much. Toads wants the dips. Now, how about that institution, though? Ooh. Now that is interesting. Maybe I'm gonna wait a tiny bit with this war. How quick? Yeah, you're getting this very, very quickly done. Or done very, very quickly, I should say. It does not spread to me yet. But the spreading is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for these to have it, and then to take the provinces so I have it. That sounds quite reasonable to me. Love it. Ooh, power protection, but I don't think I can do anything. Well, I'm not embargoing my third rival, which I don't have, but I can have. Portugal or Spain? Spain already rivaled me, right? Did they? No. Guess I'll take Portugal? Because it's not Spain? I think that's reasonable. That should allow me to also embargo the Portuguese. And thereby climb my way back up over 50 or 250 power protection for a moment. And long-term rivals will go up, so maybe there's a shot there. Bargoed by the freaking English. Some folks embracing that feudalism. Come on with that printing press. I'm rooting for you. Fake Portuguese. I think I'll take the tech here. Yeah. Probably going to wait with the other ones. But I do want to stop being super unbalanced in my research and paying through the nose for it. Still paying a decent amount, but the nose is okay. I don't like that I'm being privateered here, but that's a lot of English. It's just lights. Well, of course, just lights, I suppose. But I don't really have a navy to stop them, I don't think. What happens if I put you on hunting pirates in the bay? Should reduce their efficiency, yeah, but not hugely, because we only have the one boat. If I wanted to, I could run a quick war against these. I mean, if I wanted to, what am I even saying? Be fighting you, that's fine. We have to wait for our Portuguese war anyway. I think I'm fine sending some troops north for a moment. Yeah, we get some unrest because we're no longer suppressing. Ooh, bolt fighter. Do we have a decent air? I forget. It's okay. It's the air, yes. They are okay. Give me a claim. And I might just go for Kamagui as well, because we're still waiting for that to happen. Oh, this got faster. Nearby friendly has it. Ooh. That's probably good. There, Jamaica. That should probably start spreading it to me too. Yeah, it's not even the worst of all speeds. I mean, it's not a great speed or anything, but it's not like nothing. Let's state this up, core it up, and what am I looking for? Advancement. Effort it up. Should also be looking at building things with my money. Like this Mexican manufactory, yeah. Spend money, make money. As we do around here. You get up north. Bunch of ungraceful natives need to be, well, degraced. Degraced? Sure. Just out of interest. Oh, they did actually form Great Britain now. Which didn't change their happiness to ally and defend. Well, England is no longer a great power, I understand, because they don't exist anymore. It's now all Brits. Brits all the way down. Okay, this is that, and then you can actually, I suppose, go for these folks. Do we have guns here? We do. By guns, I mean cannons. We could go... We have an Oneiden Conquest War goal. That's actually good. Take Nara... Wherever the heck that is. Because in a conquest war, we can take our claims and those of our subjects. Why can my... What? Am I just dumb? I might just be dumb. I mean... It is known. So there are these three places. And I only have a claim on two of them. I have claims on Peguaki and Tutusak. But somehow my subject Oneida has a claim on Narragansett. But Oneida, isn't that you? It is. Oh, you just have claims on a lot of stuff. But will you be able to core it? Feels like they wouldn't be able to core it. Even if I gave it to them. I mean, I might as well declare for it, whatever, right? As both are conquests, sure. Could have and maybe should have checked the... I don't remember what I meant to check. Something should have been checked here. I don't freaking know. Now, where are you running? Nobody useful, nowhere useful, I suppose. Did I bring all my cannons up here? Of course I did. Why would I put the cannons into a useful place when I can put them on the spot that doesn't need cannons? Wichita, that's a second claim on Wichita. Sure. In Portugal, how are you doing about that institution? Pretty good. So after this war, we're going to go for the Portuguese, unless something happens with the other folks. With the Brits. Oh. Or at least I didn't lose my boat. My heavy actually got beaten up by a bunch of cogs. Oh, that's a bunch of lights. No, the Brits are the lights. Any reason to come up here? Don't really. No. Just let it do whatever. Oh, you're back into it? Not sure I love that. Actually pretty sure I don't love that. Why would you just go back? Just get into Guale. Don't get yourself captured. We did sink one of their boats. But yeah, being outflanked apparently is good, even if you're a huge heavy against some garbagey transport boats. That's a lot of pretenders. Core Shatterer. Did we complete a colony? We did. I just once again didn't pay enough attention. Send you there, split you in half, send you there. 64% done with the siege of Pegwaki. Let's go and relieve this siege, as in relieve our people who are doing the siege. Illinois conquering. Oh yeah, you keep going, Illinois. Oh, I wanted to connect up here. Forgot. I mean, I suppose I'm going to give Tahutenrat to my subject. France paying off the Scottish debt. Not that that amounts to much. A quick look at the Breton thing. I don't think there's going to be anything here, no. There has to be a really big war against the Britons. Brits. See, now that I... That is such a scary pop-up. Enemy invasion imminent. It's 1.98k who are trying to land on Placentia. It's not, in fact, a problem. I guess I'm gonna feed Oneida here. I don't think I need to do anything about this. They're going to occupy the place, cause some devastation. It's not a highly relevant place to us, other than the ability to claim Breton land, which we did for whatever it's worth. Too many people on a siege, because my cannons, and then a bunch. So I actually think I'm going to start shipping you over to Portugal as well. Oh, that's actually... Oh, you have a heavy? Gee. Let's not do it like this. Let's do it like this. Be a bit more mindful of what we're doing here. Try not to lose all the stuff. A heavy? Gee. Alright. That's the end of the war. I'll give you... I'm pretty sure it goes to Oneida, not Kispoco, but let's have a quick look. Who's bigger? Oneida is 63 and Kisboko is 102. Yep. So we will give you to the Oneidas. And this one is also claimed by Oneida, we said, right? Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can hand that off. Seems unlikely, but we'll see. We can't give it to them. I could separate piece the Tahotan Rod, but I don't really know why I would. Doesn't matter one way or the other. Do I even want to take Sec Panagatic? Sec Panagatic. Wait, I might be able to actually take this for myself. Yeah, I can. The reason not to take it is that it's sort of the way, but I guess we want to take everything we can, right? So let's do this. Pay some dip, which I don't like. Overextend, which is fine. Admin will be fine. Coalition will be fine. Do it. Core it all. Ah! That might have been a reason to keep those folks alive. Because then I wouldn't have to deal with them. With their rebels. Now, their rebels should not actually be interested in sieging down Placentia. Not quite sure how that's going to work. The reason they should be interested is that it's not actually an Abenaki core. So, I do wonder what happens there. These rebels here, they're going to go to Senge Panatic and annoy me, probably. The Portuguese are no longer valid rival. Gee whiz. Now that does probably mean that I need to go and rival the Spanish. An idea which I'm not the biggest fan of. It's just only so many giant European nations I would like to have as my enemy. You did actually take Placentia, interesting. You spread separatism? I don't think you did, no. I mean, what kind of separatism would they spread? Wouldn't make any sense. But that's never stopped this game before. I do say that, but it's not actually like super true. There are many situations in which the game does make sense. It's just that recently I have not always been happy. I guess you can march there. Is this a colony? No, right? It is. Not for much longer. Oh, you're actually gonna die yourself there. Let's help. Die yourself? Yes. What color are you gonna dye yourself? Get you in there. What do I need? I need 35 on the Cubans. Ooh, level up that trade center in Havana. Very, very nice. I do need to remember to level up my centers of trade in the other campaign that we're running. The Genoan one. Let's clean these out, I suppose. They can't take my land, but they're sitting around and annoying me. Huh. No, they're not. You can suppress some of this rebellion stuff. Then I shouldn't need too many people to beat these, 6k troops. I have 5 boats now. Let's have a quick look at the Cuban Navy. Not that they can actually beat me up. Cuba. That's armies and equality. There we go. Cuba. 2 lights, nothing else. So if I bring my trade boats and my trade protection boats, we should be utterly fine defeating the Cuban Navy. Not quite as much of a joke as the Austrian Navy, but still a bit of a joke. They call it a navy. I really would like to have my cannons up here, and I'm sure they're on this. No. Where did I put my cannons? There they are. Let's have these. Take the walkover. Seems like a mistake not to have them. And then I think I just do no, I wanted that claim. Fine. Spend the time to have a look at Brittany and how we can't use it to break them. No. And also break lines is still not a thing, right? No. Ungraceful natives in Piscataway. Something. Yeah, boat here over there. I mean, that's a much bigger army than we need to beat the Portuguese. Well, the fake Portuguese over here. Portuguese, if you will. I guess I claim Bayamo. Because it's one bigger. Sure. +1. I do declare. Declare. And we'll take Kanimar and go. And crutch. It's not going to cost us too much dip, which is very nice. Because we have a bunch of claims. Now, since I'm somewhat likely to take over all of the Cuban land, if Wasco allows, and there's a chance here that I will still have to pay a lot of debt. But shit happens. Cool thing is, the more Portuguese land, or more Cuban land, I suppose, we take over, the easier it will be for us to take the institution. Boats over here, because we need to ship over to the next set of islands. Yeah, there's actually a lot of land. We might not be able to take all this over. We'll see. We shall see. Come on, take it. There we go. Get into the port. Everybody get in there. Everybody get in here. Merge. No, I don't want to do like that. I want to do like this. And then 7-3. Attach. Boat over. They're gonna run. Which is nice. His timely arrival saved many in battle. Well, it's unfortunate to lose the general on the stack that I'm shipping over, but 'tis what 'tis. Let's take over the pirate haven in Tortuga. We lose an unrest. We either lose our admin advisor and manpower. We lose manpower either way. Great famine is happening. So we buy clergy loyalty or we lose our admin advisor. Let's just buy that loyalty, I suppose. Land, come on. Get to work. It's not that far. I should be making another claim on the Wichitans. And that should be all the claims I can make. So let's come home. Land you. Go over there. Well, not there actually. There. And try to land another stack. Especially with that seat person here. It'll be nice. Get you out. And I think I'll have... Yeah, I'll just have you go to Marion for now. I was considering going for that place, but it would be nice to do that with an actual army. Lost trade protection against Great Britain. That means they're not privateering me anymore, I think. So that's nice. Get you there, get you there. What do we do here? I guess I do go for a blockade of... Well, let's have you guys do it. Yeah, it's fine. So it's this, I hope. First battle against people not from our place here. And it's immediately a lot harder. Oh, can I afford one of you? I can. Diplo rep. Yeah. Not sure what I'm gonna need it for just yet, but I want it. Yeah, look at that. They actually killed more of me than I... Well, I don't know if we get stack wiped here. We might. Which would be very... Yes, no? No. We wiped them. Okay. So there must be another rule then. So before... Oh, we start this campaign, roughly. I don't know if it was actually in this campaign, but it feels like the timeline was actually roughly when we start this campaign. Before that, I always thought that you would always stack wipe somebody that had no morale. And then I learned, or I thought I learned, that you only stack wipe somebody with no morale if you have more than twice their troops. Not the 10-to-1 thing, but twice. But now at least it feels like I just stack wipe those folks with just a single unit, because they had no morale. Oh well, let's put a cut in here. And do a quick obligatory check of the Brittany defensive state. But then we put that cut in here. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, then please do keep on hitting that like button, subscribe to us if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything at all to say, then you know, comment section is a decent place for such things, or so they say. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.